So let's start with the topic for today. The topic is going to be privacy paradox.
No. Let's say you are at office. Let's say you are at an institution. Let's say you are at some family's place. Like, do you want that location to be private to you, or do you want it to be like disclosed to everyone else?
But
what do you think? Is that private? I'm just asking one question. Is that private or not? Is it a private thing to you or not? Your location?
I think it's a personal choice.
I believe in this privacy paradox, and it is being used worldwide as a measure to manipulate people and their choices.
But I believe at the same time we are also allowing others, like for an example, take ChatGPT or Gemini. Just for the sake of a trend, we are sharing our data, our images, each and everything they know about us. So are we actually really serious about our privacy?
Hi everyone, welcome to this group discussion session. Today I'll be giving you a topic in another minute. You will be getting 30 seconds to ponder upon the topic, and then we'll be having a discussion of 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes are done, I'll give you a signal and one of you can conclude this topic. Alright, so let's start with the topic for today. The topic is going to be privacy paradox. The topic is privacy paradox. You have 30 seconds to ponder upon the topic, and then I'll signal you, one of you can start. Alright, begin.
So I hope everyone does know about the new privacy laws, that how government is trying to change the privacy laws in India, about how online social media platform or other platforms engage in privacy laws. For instance, in some of the recent conversation, government was trying to implement a national cybersecurity law, which would be implemented on all the social media channels and news channels, so that they could protect the individuality as well as the national cybersecurity, so that it doesn't affect any other political business or any other foreseen event.
I agree with you, but I do have some apprehensions about this particular thing, because how would we be sure about the government using these the data that they will gather for the benefit of the country, or would they be using for their own personal use? So I'm pretty apprehensive about it overall.
So I agree with you. However, if we are talking about the national cybersecurity, it's all about the trust. We are trusting a politician to be benefit for the country. So it is a normal thing that we could trust them on the privacy part when we are already encountering such other terrorist or other incidents like what recently happened in the Red Fort. If we could have avoided it, it could save lives. So I think national cybersecurity law would be a benefit for us if we are just considering the privacy paradox.
Totally agree with both of your opinions, but since coming back to the topic, which is privacy paradox, and paradox in itself means something that we are paradox is kind of like a thing which you do a thing, but that thing is opposite to that thing that which you're told, right? So let's take the example of Apple, which is promised and delivered as the most privacy privacy is one of the main USPs of Apple products. And how many times has it happened with that you're talking about something? Let's say talking about a new bike helmet. Let's say you're talking about a protein bar, right? You have your phone with yourself. You're talking about a protein bar, and then the next thing you see on your Apple device, you see an ad of a protein bar. How many times has it happened with you, right? So this is where this is where I see a paradox in itself. Like, Apple is providing you privacy, but at the same time, you see a lot of things which goes against this same USP that Apple is offering.
Adding to the point made by we are basically trying to be privacy. We set passwords and everything so that we could be private, so that we can hide our information. But when we talk about Google, when we just like Apple, if we talk about Google or anything, we are surfing on web. Anyways, the data is being stored. And if we all know, all the big tech giants, be it Apple, be it Google, be it Meta, they are fighting for data. The data is not being captured so that they can improve their systems, but it is so that they can capture in the consumer's mind. So the privacy paradox, these are saying like we are giving you privacy, we are enabling multi-factor authentications and all these. But if you actually check, are we really secure?
that does create a paradox about it. However, if we are really trying to be private and consider that our data is secure, there is no way it could be safe in the current timeline. As per your mention with the example of Apple, yes, Apple does that, but along with Apple, I hope everyone does it. Like, be it any other tech giant or any other company like iQuanta, we are implementing tools like Pixel or any other Google Ads and Meta Ads so that people who visit our website or any other thing, they could see the similar ads.
I personally am a victim of this privacy paradox, because I myself have noticed, like, me and my friends hanging out together and seeing and discussing about some shoes, and then all of a sudden those shoes are on all of my Instagram ads and everywhere. So how how do I really believe that if what I'm talking about with everyone, or even a slight mention of something, is the data is only with us? Or because, see, the point is that all these tech giants, they wanna encroach all the data they can have, so that to increase their personal goals, which is the sales, the revenue, which, so it generates from the data itself, right? To know more about people is to manipulate them more easily. So I do not I believe in this privacy paradox, and it is being used worldwide as a measure to manipulate people and their choices.
But I believe at the same time, we are also allowing others, like for an example, take ChatGPT or Gemini. Just for the sake of a trend, we are sharing our data, our images, each and everything they know about us. So are we actually like really serious about our privacy?
Exactly.
Because we are providing most of the data from our side without even them asking about it.
So that depends on person to person. So it basically, you and me are different people, right? So we have different levels of privacy.
Have you used ChatGPT?
I have used ChatGPT, yes, but I have been pretty careful about providing my personal data to the platform, so that although of course I do see your point that it makes sense that we are ourselves feeding data to these giants and making them more powerful, to say, so to say.
Adding to this, we might be very cautious. We might don't feed any personal data. But whenever we enter onto any website, the first thing that we see is a form. The very first thing that we see is, do you accept? We don't even read. I don't think we are so lazy that we don't even read entire terms and conditions. And you don't even know what the company is storing under that terms and conditions. And there are certain times, if you don't accept the terms and conditions, you cannot move further, right? So anyways, we are agreeing to whatever the terms and conditions the company is imposing on us. And we are so lazy. Like, for example, if I want to watch a movie, I'll open District, I'll open Book My Show. I'll just create an account, I'll log in, and I'll just book the tickets. I won't even see what that company is trying or what the company is asking. I fill in my number. And that number, when I'm filling my number and email, that's the first point of contact that I'm myself selling to that company. And that's where the capturing or everything is being done. And not just this, let's take some example.
I think that's enough example for right now, but I have a question for all of you, that will you allow these activities to go as of now, or do you guess that in the long run it will be evolved, or any other change would be disrupt the system? Like, we know this is a paradox for right now, but in the long run, what do you believe?
So unless and until I think the consumers are more aware about this. Let's say, what do you think? You being anywhere, your location, is it something that is private to you or not?
No.
Let's say you are at office. Let's say you are at an institution. Let's say you are at some family's place. Like, do you want that location to be private to you, or do you want it to be like you disclose to everyone else?
But
What do you think?
depends.
Is that private? I'm just asking one question. Is that private or not? Is it a private thing to you or not? Your
I think
location.
it's a personal choice.
Your location at every point of time.
There are certain apps in our phones which ask for location. So there's always an option to either you provide it,
So
or
that is what I'm saying. It is more about consumer awareness. Like on Apple, you can see there is this one option called Find My Device. So it is always on, right? It is always on. So Apple always has a location. Even on Google, there's some some option which always tracks your location. So unless and until the consumers are aware about their privacy laws and privacy rights, until then, I don't think this paradox can be solved, because the companies, they are promising us that our private information is
And not just this, we all use delivery apps. We use food delivery apps. We use Zepto. We use Blinkit. At that, the first thing they need is a location. No matter even if you're not, I don't think there's anyone in this room who has not ordered anything.
But that is voluntarily. We are
Yeah,
providing a location.
Again, we are doing it voluntarily. We are doing this in the digital era, voluntary or involuntary. And we all know there has been past cyber attacks. We know data. Some of the top companies like Domino's was stolen recently. It's not a very old scenario.
So guys, now conclude.
Alright, I've not spoken much. I would like to conclude. I believe initially we were right on track on the topic, that was privacy as a paradox, which basically enhances the fact that we believe that we are in a private zone we are in on the internet basically, or maybe our offline private lives as well, but that is actually not true. I believe we, towards the end of the discussion, drifted a little. But what I can conclude from whatever we discussed today is that we are the subject that the companies, the capitalists are using as to steal our data and use it for their own personal purposes. And often the companies are also selling. For example, Meta was facing a lawsuit from the US government for selling of data and privacy issues, right? So in conclusion, I can say privacy does exist as a still as a paradox in the country, but it is very subjective to the consumer if they are allowing voluntarily to the companies their data, access their
So
data.
we cannot solve it but change it. If you can summarize this, that we can not solve this paradox, but we can change it to our
educate ourselves and educate the people.
But as
Yes,
technology,
we have already done the conclusion, so the
technology
discussion is over.
So I think it all boils down to consumer awareness and subjectivity. Right?
Agreed.
All right, now let's end it. Let's. It was a good discussion. We drifted away a little bit. We came back on topic. We drifted away again in some of the parts. Some of the examples were good. Some of them could be better. Some came late but came in strong. Some joined early, but there was some irrelevant things which were being talked about. So let me just go one person by one person and tell how they went around. Okay, so let's start with Anmol. Anmol, you started fourth in the whole sequence. You gave good example of Google. You put forth a question which was forcing the whole GD to go into the right direction. It was a good example. You gave the example of disclaimer as well. You talked about customer journey as well. However, I think that you could have spoken more in terms of when other people were speaking and taking more time to speak. See, if it is a 10-minute GD and you are 6 people speaking, it is not more than 1 point certain seconds, 1 point certain minute to you. So I think giving more time to another person is like stealing away your own time from yourself. Okay, so put in more thoughts for yourself, barge in more, that would help you out. So talking about Varun, you started first, good. You said the, I would say, tempo of the GD, which is nice. You gave examples from the current affairs and government as well. However, sometimes I felt that the things that you were saying were just to cover the blank space that was coming in your mind or coming in the GD part, which was not adding to the discussion, which was just as a filler to the discussion. If you could have used more examples or taken more specific approach towards the paradox itself, that would have been quite helpful. Okay, so definitely you took a good takeover from Anmol as well. When Anmol was speaking, you said that it was I think it was enough and we can move ahead. So that was one of the examples that you all can use when someone is taking a lot of time, because they are stealing your time. They are stealing your potential to shine in the GD. So this is something that you can go for. And if one person is concluding, ensure that no other person should conclude. A conclusion is to be given by one person. There should be no discussion upon the conclusion. Conclusion is majorly for just 1 minute or so. Moving on to Ansh, you started quite late. You started on 5th. Good thing was you talked about the trending data. You talked about the GPT. Then I guess in GPT you could have gone a little specific to talk about the Ghibli art and all those things, because yes, you didn't name those.
I just said train.
Right. Because there was a case study on Ghibli art as well, as how it is being used as deepfake photos and all those things.
Ghibli art and then
Yes.
the sari photos.
Exactly. So you could have given those examples which would bolster your point. I think it was good. You talked about the question about seriousness of the people towards privacy, which was also nice. Talking about Aditya, you started third. You tried to take GD back to the topic. However, I think that the sentences were a little broken while you were speaking. It seemed like you were not having much confidence in what you want to speak. And hence, broken sentences give other people to barge in and take away your chance. Try to have a proper flow of your sentences so that no other person can barge in and take away your opportunity to speak. Next is you gave good example of Apple, good example of locations being used on different apps as well. Shashank, you started at the end, you basically just concluded, you didn't speak much. I think it will take away a lot of points of yours because it will seem like that you are just gathering all the points and being prepared for the conclusion only to speak. So this should not look good. The conclusion was nice. You explained the paradox first of all. You talked about that we are the subjects of capitalism and we are the ones who can change it, which was nice. But in the conclusion, do not add new points.
All right.
Okay. Conclusion is just concluding what we had already discussed. It is not about adding new points at all. Aditya, you started second. Good. You gave some personal examples. Good. However, I think that all the additions that you were doing to the GD were not taking the GD ahead. These were like just adding filler to what has been said, as in I agree to you and I also have this example with me. Not taking the discussion ahead, but just bolstering upon the same thing which is being discussed. So if you all work around on these specific pointers, this will actually help you out perform better in the competitive GDs. Alright, thank you. So guys, we are starting our GDPI WAT course very soon, within this week only. We will be taking you throughout our course with the HR based questions, with the GD questions, with PI questions, the daily GK classes, daily current affairs sessions, and a lot of stuff which is going to help you out throughout your sessions. We will be also providing you one-on-one mentorship throughout your GDs, and we will be supporting you throughout your PI calls as well. You will be mentored by the IM alumnus, you will be mentored by the current students of IMs and all the experts who have been there in the industry for past 15 to 20 years. The course is starting soon. Enroll today.